Hello y'all, welcome back to another video dedicated to help you break out of the cycle of toxic behaviors and relationships in your personal and romantic area of your life. In this video, we're going to be talking about retroactive jealousy and how do we start overcoming that. The first question you want to start asking yourselves is, what is retroactive jealousy and what is the difference between that and jealousy? Now, the way that I like to define jealousy is when you feel like someone or something is taking something away from you that belongs to you. And that something in this moment would be your partner. So maybe you're jealous of his friends, thinking he likes to hang out with them more and they're taking time away from you guys to hang out. Or maybe you're jealous of a girl thinking, oh, he's gonna be interested in her. She's gonna be able to take him away from me. Now, I already talked about the problem with this narrative and how to overcome jealousy in this video here. So if you're interested, click this video. But in today's video, we're gonna be talking about retroactive jealousy. And with retroactive jealousy, it's a little bit different because it's not jealousy in the present moment, rather the past. So what this means is not being jealous of the things and people in his life right now, but actually being jealous of his past experiences and relationships that he's already had. And feeling as if his past relationships and experiences are greater than yours and feeling threatened by them. And what these insecurities towards his past relationships can sound like is, oh, what if he still likes this girl that he used to date? What if he had a better sexual experience than what he's having now? What if he wants more? Feeling jealous that you'll never be able to have that first love or puppy love with him because he's already experienced it. And if you dig a little deeper, it can almost start to feel like FOMO, right? Fear that you missed out on his first love, his first experiences, wanting to experience that with him, but now you can't because he has already done that. And it starts to become this comparison game of, oh, does he still like me, or does he cherish these emotions or moments better? Does he always have a special spot for them and I'm just second to that? When you start to have these negative thoughts and they're spiraling in your mind, what you often find yourself doing is either trying to confront your partner, asking for constant reassurance, right? Trying to test them to see if they still care about their past, asking about their past constantly to see if he still remembers specific moments, and then getting mad at him for remembering specific things. Something that I see with a lot more fearful avoidance is that they will test their partner and they will get upset and threaten to break up with their partner to almost protect themselves in that moment. Because they feel so inferior and not enough in that moment, they feel the need to break up with them so that they can make their partner think, okay, you lost it, you lost the best thing that you've ever had, and you're going to wish that you kept me and cherished me even more, and you're going to realize how good you got it. But the problem with that narrative is that it creates a really unsafe environment for the relationship to communicate vulnerably, and it rewires to your partner's mind that any mistake that he makes, there's no room for communication and there's no room for growth. It's just all or nothing, and it's a make or break. So if this is starting to sound like you, what you want to make sure that you do is not let that retroactive jealousy fuel your emotions and actions and let it take over. Now that we know where the retroactive jealousy is coming from and the wounds that it's associated to, so feeling not enough, feeling unimportant, feeling not like you don't matter, like you're not prioritized, now we can start to address whether or not these thoughts are actually true. So instead of immediately thinking, yup, his past experiences are better, I'll never be that girl, he's always just gonna think I'm a random girl and it's not gonna be as good, you wanna make sure that you take a second to pause those thoughts and recognize that they might not necessarily be true. These are just thoughts, but they're not the truth. Now we have to focus on what we know is true, and that is his patterns, his behaviors, and who he is when no one else is looking, which means his character. So on a day-to-day basis, does he naturally prioritize you? On a day-to-day basis, does he cherish you? Does he make you feel like you're important? Does he make you feel like you matter? And if yes, then why are we pitting his past experiences against him and throwing it into his face or throwing it into her face? Because in these moments, the only thing that we're doing is that we are using their past reality against them and blaming them for something that they didn't have control over. At the end of the day, we cannot control the past, we can only control the present. So instead of focusing on what we could have done and what it could have been like, focus on what it can be like right now. Because I'm telling you, by focusing on all the negative and past experiences, you are missing out on the present experiences that you can have with your partner. And if you do recognize that your partner cares about you and shows you that you matter, I want you to bring up these memories and think about them. If you need to, list them down all in a notebook. Write these memories where you felt important, where you felt like he mattered, he made you feel like you matter, he made things special. Things that only you've experienced in your relationship and that you felt like it was unique and you shared this special moment that only you guys were able to cherish together. Because every relationship is different, and it's not about comparing whether or not yours is better or theirs is better. It's about appreciating and cherishing this special connection that you both share. Truth is, when you are asking them for reassurance, what you're really asking them for is reassurance that you are better than their past experience. And if you're better, then you're enough. The problem with that narrative is that if you need to feel as if you're better than someone to feel enough, then that is not true self-worth. True self-worth and confidence doesn't come from a place of needing to feel as if you're better than other people in order to feel good about yourself. That is ego. True self-worth and confidence comes from a place of knowing that you're secure, you're enough, you don't need to prove that to anyone, and other people are enough as well. Everyone has their own unique traits and differences, and that is what makes us so special as human. And knowing that and being able to celebrate other people's differences and knowing that it's not comparable, it's just a preference. Just because someone may not like you doesn't mean you have no value. It just means that they have a different preference. But preference does not equal value. But with that said, I hope this video helped. If you're looking for more one-on-one guidance, you can go ahead and book a call with me using the link in the description below. But comment down below if any of these points resonated with you, if you feel jealous, if you feel retroactive jealousy. Like and subscribe for more, and as always, you got this.